What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another YouTube video. My name is Mike. I am a full-time media seller. I sell on Amazon and eBay. It is Monday, so we are going to cover some weekend eBay and Amazon sales. And today's topic is going to be that 1099s are already released by Amazon. So it's time to start getting your taxes done. Personally, for me, I like to do them early. So we're going to cover kind of the topic of taxes and bookkeeping and why we do it all year long. If you're interested in being around like-minded people, sign up for the YouTube membership, $2.99 a month. We got weekly Zoom calls, private Discord. I'm basically your 24/7 personal assistant over there, as much as I hate to admit it. So let's get right on into these sales. It was an all right weekend. But we're going to cover the eBay first and then Amazon, and then we will talk taxes. So let's get right on into it. All right, so we are going to cover the eBay sales first. It was a very busy weekend on eBay. I'm kind of blowing my cover because I can't even talk right because this is so stupid, but I wanted to do it because I'm silly and I hate Fleabay. So here we go. Let me go grab all my eBay sales over here in this IKEA bag real quick. Nothing. eBay sucks. I'm closing up shop. No, I'm not really. Just no sales over the weekend for eBay. It is what it is, right? I haven't been giving much attention to eBay lately. I've been focusing more on my Amazon business. So you can't expect nothing, right, if you don't put nothing in. I mean, at least that's how I understand how the world works. So that was the quickest eBay weekend sale wrap up ever. Nothing for eBay. $0, 0 cents. But I did actually sell things on Amazon, so I'm not leading you astray here and making $0 over the weekend on both platforms. Let me get my phone here just so I can see what we are rolling with. Remember, plus $4 shipping to all these prices. DVD up first. Southern Comfort, never seen it. Old MGM Grand, I always tell you guys how nasty this thing is. Old MGM Grand always does well, always scan that kind of stuff. I have no idea. Fred Ward's in this, so that's one actor I know, but other than that, I've never seen this movie. Sold for $11.30. Not too shabby. I'm probably into this for like a quarter, 50 cents. Next up, we have a DVD audio. So like, this is a weird one because when they ordered it, see it says DVD audio. It's in a CD case though. Beethoven Symphonies 4 and 5. I have no idea, but I always scan like this kind of classical collection symphony music. It usually does pretty well, believe it or not. I mean, and listen, you know, most of us aren't into this kind of thing, but there's a lot of people that are. So this sold for $9.38 out the door. Next up, we have a book. So we once again completed the trifecta of selling one of every category that we focus on. We have Jazzy Vegetarian's Deliciously Vegan Plant-Powered Recipes for the Modern Mindful Kitchen. Woof. Right here. Cookbook, vegan cookbooks usually do pretty well. Debs a vegan, I'm a vegetarian, so whenever I see these, I'm always scanning them and looking for stuff for ourselves. But I'll tell you what, overall vegan stuff does pretty well, along with like keto. If you ever find like any keto bread books, they're always going to do well. So this is a cookbook sold for $10.86. Bye-bye to you. Last up was the best one of the weekend. We have Jerry Garcia, Old and in the Way. All right, big tip here. You're buying CDs in bulk. No barcodes to be found, right? So you always want to make sure I cover scan every single CD that does not have a UPC that's scannable. So something like this is something, if you're not doing that, you would have passed up on. $25.68 plus shipping for this. You can't beat it. I promise you, if you just cover scan CDs, you're gonna make a whole bunch of money because it'll blow your mind because most other people aren't scanning them, right? So the market, when it comes to those being for sale, there's a lot less sellers because most people aren't wasting the time to cover scan all CDs. That's just my tip of the year already, 2023. Cover scan CDs if you're buying them in bulk. Now, if you're out at a thrift store and there's 25,000 CDs, I'm not telling you to cover scan every single one. You maybe feel lucky, pick a spot here, pick a spot there, but the Amazon Seller app makes cover scanning so easy. it's kind of foolproof. You just keep cover scanning and keep clicking through that you're searching. So it's easy to do. It might make you a whole bunch of money. Stuff like this, I find it all the time. I'd probably say like 20% of my CDs I have listed are probably cover scans. So just keep that in the back of your mind, how much money you possibly could be passing up just by saying, oh, well, this got no barcode, it's junk. Well, it's not junk, it's $30, right? So those were the 4 sales. Now we are going to get into the topic of taxes. The other day, Amazon said, hey, Mike, your 1099 is available. So for me personally, I don't mind tax season because, right, I take steps throughout the year to have all my books in order. So when tax season comes, myself and Deborah, listen, everybody watching this knows there ain't no chance Mike can file his taxes online by himself. I 100% admit to that. Deb does help me. I kind of punch in the numbers. She comes over, double checks, everything looks good. But when you're keeping track throughout the year, it kind of makes it foolproof, right? There's really no guessing game to it. Especially with QuickBooks, you know your exact numbers, everything down to the cent. Your 1099 is going to have your information. So Amazon sent me my 1099. Now, eBay won't send me one, right? Because they changed the rule again. If you didn't make 20 grand, 200 transactions, they don't have to send you one. But still claim that income, right? So I'm gonna pull my eBay yearly report all my income from eBay as well, just because you don't want to get in a situation where maybe next year, the year after, you start, you know, crushing it, right? 100K years. All of a sudden they're gonna ask, well, how'd you go from 0 to 100K, right? And then they're gonna say, well, you know, I need to see reports, I need information about your accounts. Just claim the income. Listen, most of you are, you know, a lot of part-timers basically. So this is for you. I'm going to target the part-timers here. You should have enough company expenses, business write-offs. If you're doing this part-time, you should owe $0.00 every single year. Full-timers, it might be a little bit different. Depends what you got going on, how many, you know, income sources you got, how much you're making. For me, I got eBay I got to claim even though I don't get 1099. I got YouTube payouts I got to claim even though I don't get 1099. I got the affiliate links I got to claim even though I don't get 1099. So it's like, I don't know, once you get in a habit of just doing it, it's not a headache, right? It's just another line you got to add, another amount you got to add. And I just err on the side of caution, especially with the IRS, in my opinion. Play it straight, right? You know, if you're an honest person, then do the honest thing. That's how I look at life all in general. You know, do the right thing. Claim your income even if you're not getting 1099. Even if you're doing this part-time, you know, there's plenty of things you could easily go back, snap the receipt and write it off and you'll be A-okay. So next year, you know, if you make $1 million, you don't have to worry about them coming back for you for previous years. That's just my take on it. So the 1099 is here for me. I mean, should I say I'm excited to file taxes? I wouldn't say I'm excited, but I'm ready to get it done and get it out of the way. A lot of people drag it out. Me and Deb, once we get our 1099s, she waits on Etsy. She got Shopify also. We get them done usually same day, sit them down, get them done right away, quick as possible, and then you can focus on the year in front of you, right? You don't want to drag this out. And even if you're behind right now, I would challenge you to catch up on everything, catch up on your bookkeeping, get things in order, and then file as soon as you have all your ducks in a row. If you don't get 1099s because you didn't make enough, well, then you can already pull your sales reports for the year, your fees for the year, everything like that, and go ahead and file those as well. I know it might sound all fine and dandy that you don't get a 1099, so the IRS doesn't know how much you made. Well, rules are always changing, right? You never know what could happen this year, next year. So just play on the side of caution, especially with taxes. I mean, listen, you're not escaping the tax man if he comes for you, right? There's plenty of huge celebrities that got busted sitting in jail, and you're going to be sitting in jail, eBay jail, for not paying on your 10 grand you made on eBay, right? So I don't know. That's just my take on it personally. I wish, you know, that the rule kind of would have stayed where it was, and if you made over $600, you get a 1099, because there's a lot of people that don't, and they take advantage of the system. So for me, who's somebody who's been doing it honest since the beginning, even when I was getting no 1099s from Amazon or eBay, I still claimed it. You know what? It should be a rule, right? Because it's the honest way of doing things, the correct way of doing things. And like I said, you should owe nothing anyway. If you have a little bit, even if your brain is pea-sized, you have enough write-offs to offset all your income that you made part-time reselling on Amazon, eBay, every single platform you sell on. So that's going to do it for the video. I appreciate y'all watching. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And stay tuned for more used book videos. Bye-bye.